Welcome back, folks, to Pix TV. I'm your host, Pix, as usual. So, let's have a gander out of a daily today. Zurich. Looks like there's no big businesses. No distance to become circles, so no big business. It's a small town. A license to drill. The speed limit is increased on bridges. Oh. So, no massive, well, apart from that being right in the way, which is a real pain. Because that's where we normally go through. But, well, if that's the case, then I'm going to need to snake that round there, and I'm going to need to snake that round there. Because if I don't do that, then when this moves, I'm never going to get out of that thing, am I? Yeah. I'll put that as a diagonal. That'll save one. That's a pain, but I think we can hold off until Sunday. Down there, down there. It's going to come this way anyway. I suppose I don't really need to. It's not going to do any harm, is it? Right. And if you like this sort of thing, and more stuff on the channel, if you want to have a nosy, why not like and subscribe? You can always go to pigstv.com to see what the latest videos will be when they come out. That's before you actually would see them on YouTube. All free, no login. Done by my very self to help my viewers and subscribers and things. So I hope you enjoy that. Like, let's get a tunnel. Unfortunately, though, no, that can't go there, can it? But we can do that. Even though that's an incredibly awful way of doing it, but it will suffice for now. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Though there's no real way that we couldn't do that though. Just cutting that off. Oh, that's flipping nice, isn't it? No, I'll do that one down there until we yes, I have. It would go in there like that. It's terrible. It'll do. In fact, actually, yes. Let's take them. We need this back anyway, but we can now do that, and that would go on there. You can go that way. Remember, there's no big business, so although it'll still get narky if it wants let's push you up. Let's push you down. Let's take you off there. You can actually do that one. Because if you need another one, then that would work out a little bit better. In fact, I could... There's no real reason why I couldn't actually come through here. Although it's not harming, but it might be a way to come through there eventually like this. That's what the tunnels are for. The only trouble with this is always a bit of a pain. There's not a lot of room. Sometimes that can be a bit of an advantage, but not always. And most of the time, it's not. Hopefully I can get a bridge, actually. Decisions. Is a motorway in this one any use? I don't think it is. Going to do that. Because that means they both pass this and this. Instead of doing that, they would have had to come back on themselves. Got no roundabout. I've got no traffic lights. Now that complicates things somewhat. And that does as well. That means I'll have to do that. Like that. Now that is connected. That's going to have to do that. This is starting to get a bit more annoying. I wonder. If I did that, that's putting that one on its own. Where is that going to go? Yeah, it's got to go through this blooming nightmare. Yeah, this has definitely got to be solved somehow. But how, I do not know. I've got no choice but to allow that to go to there. That should go to there, shouldn't it? The problem is now is this is all going to get incredibly busy. So we need to solve it. What have we got? A tunnel of roads. Can't solve it with that. I can take that one that way. But I think that one will still come down. Right. See, having the problem being is well, I suppose there's no real problem, is there? That one could go there. I still could have a second one, but I don't have the tunnel for the second. This needs to change. This needs to come up there. That might make that slightly better now. That can go around there. Leaving that 3. That's 2. That might be okay. Right. Oh, hell's fire and brimstone. Right then. We need a bridge, and we need to get rid of something. That has to come all the way into there. Oh, that's going to be a pain. What the? It won't make a difference what I do with that. That one will just have to do for now. Je le taxi. Je le going the wrong way. Je le taking the mic. No. Right, that one's done that one, that's fine. This is not going to plan at all. This is crazy. Where's all my blooming traffic lights? Not even one traffic light in the entire game. Come on. Oh, now you give me a flipping. That's about as much use as chocolate fire gap. Oh, look at that. No. Yeah, right, okay. Sheesh kebabs. No. Just getting the right stuff would have been a good idea, but I couldn't get traffic lights. I could not get them out of that section at all. Easy. And I didn't even block. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even block this time. I still couldn't get them out. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, check out pigstv.com for some videos that are coming up. You can, sometimes I can post maybe a week or even a month in advance if it's a series, which is going to change. We're going to do some different with some of them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.